Episode 19. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
I like Fridays.
Friday.
That was bad. And
It
you
was
should
really
feel
bad. I'm going to open my beer now.
Fry boo.
I like this beer.
I like lots of beer.
Yeah, me too.
Beer is good. And stuff.
I have a regular old can of Hakuna Matata because it's delicious.
What do you have there, Bill?
A ginormous can of Hakuna Matata, which makes it deliciouser.
It
Because
looks like a
there's more.
me-sized can of Hakuna Matata.
It is a U-size can of Hakuna Matata. We got them just for you, actually.
I'm just going to hold mine next to yours for size comparison.
They're going to touch.
Do you want to do that, Pat?
Social distance your can. Social distance your cans. I got some the workhorse from the counterweight out of the old town of Hamden. They're far from here, but, you know,
Yeah,
we
that's
took the trek.
It's a delightful beer. I think they just came out with some new Einhelles, too, which is also
When,
delicious.
when
That is a
you went on that
fantastic
trek,
beer.
did you go by vehicle, foot, or donkey?
I had the donkey on the vehicle while I walked behind it.
Okay. I mean, it's close enough. You could have taken a donkey. It would have taken a little bit. A nice leisurely
Are
stroll.
you going to go with a good joke again?
No.
I have no idea what we're talking about right now.
It's Friday. This is what happens.
Obviously, we're talking about donkeys, you doofus.
I'm drinking Do-si Do. It's delightful.
Lady's cleaning the window right now.
Gotta put her to work.
Someone had to do it. I mean, we ran out of Windex.
Yeah. So I think the hot topic here should be the size of Bill's can.
That is a
What's
great
that
can.
about?
Well, you know, it's a can and it's large and it's delicious.
How large is it?
He doesn't even know.
I'm not even sure, actually.
I think it's about 20.
The label says
24.
12 fluid ounces.
700 and... For those people that can't see this, the can is not 12 fluid ounces.
No, that's what the label says.
I believe it's 750 milliliters, I think.
About 24 ounces, I believe.
It's a 750, not a 24 officially.
It's like a 24 and change.
All right.
Official.
So it's like, I think 750 works out to 25.4.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
There you
25.4.
go.
That's it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I'm math good.
This
I don't
guy.
speak good, but I'm math good.
He's
I'm,
like, it's got to carry the 9. Oh, wait, no. that
I'm
would be me.
a big fan of this can size. It's really, really cool.
Are you a really big fan of that can?
I am.
How do I get a can like that?
Yeah, right now. So, I mean, we had growlers, as everybody knows. Most people,
Yep.
The can growler, most people aren't doing glass growlers, or they are. You got to buy it. We were just doing the growlers, but the infinite
We
supply.
ran out.
Yeah, the supply. We have a whole pallet coming hopefully next week. But interim, our machine was able to seam these stubbier version of a growler. They're short but still fun. I just enjoy that you're
Just
really drinking.
like me.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, you're not short.
Or fun.
Or fun. He's short compared to me, though. Everybody is.
Everybody
so.
is. That's not a fair assessment.
I'm going home, guys.
Yeah, but honestly, we ordered those. Like, all right, well, at least we can do the growlers, which was like cool. They're on the web. We just got them today or yesterday, so they're on the site now. So not the exact same, a little cheaper than the growler, obviously, based on the ounces. But it's funny, like we just got them, and we pulled one of those out of the box, and we're like, dude, this is like the perfect can size. Like you can still drink it it's like the old Foster's can, but smaller, right? Like a little bit smaller.
You look a
Yeah,
little
a little
weird if you're
shorter.
drinking straight out of a 32-ounce growler. It's
I'm-
slightly aggressive.
Well, I will agree with that. Like, I didn't even know this can size existed until you mentioned it the other day that they were showing up.
Yeah,
And I'm
this is new to me.
I don't know. It really just looks like a wider 16-ounce can to my brain.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
therefore makes it acceptable to hold. The tall-ass crowler, while there are koozies for said crowlers, I was right.
Yeah, same height.
There you go.
Yep.
Again, I'm math good.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet you 12 of them will fit nicely in a case. Or 15. I think it's 15 that works out.
We'll have to try it. Who
We'll
wants
have
who
to
wants
try.
to buy a case?
Yeah. It just
Case
it
discount.
seems like the idea of cracking open a crowler in my mind is usually I'm going to share it
You could
Right,
shack on
right.
them.
That I'm not gonna fucking share. I'm just gonna drink it.
Yeah. If
No,
you
yeah,
do share it, you
this
just
is
happen to
mine.
split, if you happen to split the beer, but
Yeah.
that's about it. Like it's because it's 212s, about a little more.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could totally just drink that. Like
Like
you're
Bill
right.
is
It's a chubby 16er.
Yeah, like when you told me to go look in the cooler and see what was there, my first question to you was, how can I buy a 4-pack of
Yeah,
these?
Which we wanted to, if we could get the pack text for him, we totally would have done it. But we'll see if people really enjoy it. Maybe we'll get a pallet of these ones too. Who knows?
I think people are gonna like them.
I think they're- I
really
think they're
do.
super cool.
I mean, yeah.
At the very least,
it's-
Bill likes them, so and Pat.
and I don't like anything, so
That's not
You like
true.
food. You like food.
like a lot of things.
You
I
like
do- I
food
do like
and beer.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else is going on this week? We got the blueberry Berliner that we just mixed up yesterday, right?
Yeah, that's in the bright tank. We've got to get that into some cans for everyone.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna do the small canning run again, like we did with Californication. So
Yep.
look for that soon. In your 16-ounce 4-packs, and you just wrapped up doing the other half collaboration beer
Yeah,
thingy,
yep.
We
right?
made one.
I wasn't gonna say the name in case it didn't work out that
Too
way.
late, bitches.
But
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it's still, he just brewed it today, so maybe we'll dump it. Who knows? Now we're not committed.
it's probably gonna be bad.
At this point, I
But
think
yeah,
I think I feel confident enough that we can tell people, and if
Yeah,
not, the
yeah,
internet
and-
doesn't
and-
last very long, so it'll be gone soon.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid recipe from what it looked like, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
But for people who don't know what that is, they sort of in collaboration they put forth a recipe, and it's the idea is some proceeds will go towards the hospitality industry and all that stuff. So once we know what we have, we'll have a plan for it. Once we actually get it into cans, we'll figure out the plan for that beer.
So a similar concept to when like Sierra Nevada did the whole resilience.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
similar
General
concept.
Right, and they're just
yeah.
saying like donate it towards something within your neighborhoods. So it's not like going to specifically somewhere. Like it's not other half's charity. So there's a bunch of them, like the guild one and all that kind of stuff. So ideally, something local. I don't know if we'll just chip into that or work with like Tom or somebody else who's already doing a fundraiser.
On that note, Wednesday night, Tom sold out of the Stay Home and Stout season shirts.
Oh wow!
So he will be able to pay rent for 2 people
Nice.
for
Oh,
a
that's
month
great.
as a result of
Very
that.
cool.
That's fantastic.
So the
We'll,
last
do-
I
we'll
will
put a
be-
link down in the thing.
I don't like to give Tom
Well,
credit,
you
but
can't
good
buy
job,
them.
Tom.
You can't buy them anymore
Oh,
because
well,
we did a
fine.
limited run.
But can they still buy the stout season shirts
You
to
can still
support
buy
Smilo?
You can still buy the Stout season shirts.
Yeah,
to
but that has
support
nothing to do with
Smilo.
what we're talking about. So
Well, it's
cancer doesn't save people's rent.
It's still a charity that's a worthwhile cause.
That's true, but that's not what we're talking about. But he does that all year round.
It's
Yeah.
very true. Very true.
I'm sure we'll talk about that at some point.
Yeah, of
when
course.
we're
I mean,
able
we
to have
sup-
guests.
He comes through. We support him, and we have that beer. We have that beer, Julian, down the road. Once we can figure that out.
Very cool.
So yeah. So
I tried to go to the grocery store yesterday. That was terrifying.
I went to Lowe's and Home Depot. It was a travesty.
all I know is I got angry texts from Bill. I'm gonna kill all those people.
The best part is when that text message came through, I'm like, "Oh, Bill went grocery shopping." I didn't know what he actually had done, but I just want the exact words were like, "I want to kill everyone." I'm like, "Oh, Bill's in public."
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just unnecessary. People are just assholes. I mean, whether you agree with the guidelines that are going on right now when you're out in public or not, it doesn't matter. Like, everything is very, very well laid out. The aisles at the Stop and Shop are marked very clearly with arrows, all that. And
Walk
people are
this
just
way.
people are just disregarding them.
Right,
People
they're
aren't wearing their
clowns.
masks like they're supposed to be
I
doing.
I
It's
noticed.
like-
I bet you I saw between the 2 stores last night a dozen people not wearing masks.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to wear a mask, but I did out of
Right. I
respect
mean, if
for
we're,
the
if we're all gonna
guidelines.
suck it up, let's suck
Yeah,
it up
just-
together.
like.
How inconvenient is it to wear a mask to grocery shop? I mean,
Well,
it's not fun.
Well,
my
yeah,
fa-
I mean,
my favorite
if
were
it
the
is or isn't,
people-
if people are doing it, let's just do it.
My favorite were the people walking around with them like below their face.
And it's like a
hot dogs.
Western. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is too. I mean, the current situation, things are not ideal. But if people just at least followed the guidelines that are in place, it would make us get in and out of those stores a hell of a lot faster. It's just unnecessary bullshit.
I concur.
So,
That's not
Well,
even a hot take.
how about something fun to talk about?
Yeah,
Pat?
let's
I
talk
think
about
you
something
had
fun.
something you were bitching about earlier.
I do have something.
Yeah,
And
what?
we're going to take a little bit of a sidestep because it could be related to beer, but it's really not.
We'll spin it.
Yeah. My hot take today is that brunch is stupid and needs to die.
You're stupid, but you don't need to die.
Yes. So here is my problem with here's my problem with brunch. Okay, brunch is a meal for those that don't know and living under a rock. That is a combination.
What is brunch?
That is a combination of breakfast and lunch.
Whoa.
It is traditionally served later in the morning. Like most places that serve brunch don't open to 11. That alone is stupid because by that point I've already wanted to eat like 4 times. I know Bill concurs with that.
And I already have eaten 4 times.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, we also know Pat like goes to breakfast at like 5 a.m. on a Sunday.
On
so.
Saturday. Sundays are disc golf. Saturdays are breakfast. So that's my first argument. Number 2, you get to have breakfast and lunch food at the same time. Well, one, most brunch items on the menu don't combine those two ideas. They're either here's the breakfast stuff, here's the lunch stuff. Pick whatever you want. Which, if you go to any diner on the planet, you can get breakfast 24 hours a day, and you can get
I
lunch
used to.
24 hours.
College
a
was
day.
basically
Yes.
brunch.
So now you don't. It's not like you're offering special food. You know, it's just you can order from these 2 different menus at the same time. Which, guess what? That happens other places that don't specialize in brunch. Next point:
It's getting heated, everybody.
if you want to drink while you eat breakfast, just have a goddamn fucking drink. You don't need to create a special meal just so it's okay to have a mimosa while you eat. Okay? If I want to have a beer at 7:30 in the morning, guess what? I'm going to have a beer at 7:30 in the morning. I can't tell you how many times I've done that before running a disc golf tournament to relieve the stress.
Did you have a slice of bacon and also a ham sandwich?
Or a chicken and waffles.
At a NASCAR race once, yes, I did. I traded beer for egg
See, that's
sandwiches.
brunch. That's brunch.
But like, why do we need to have this special meal and like special hours and special menu when it's something that if you just want to do it, just fucking do it. Plain and simple. It's a waste. It's a waste of time. It's a social gathering for people. Like, oh, we're going out on and why is it only on Sundays?
I love
It's on
this is the
Saturdays,
most,
too.
This is the most animated I've seen Pat.
Yeah,
This
Pat's
is
pretty
amazing.
amped
like
up over
why?
this.
No, but you never hear about Saturday brunch.
Well, you hate brunch, so obviously you're not.
He's
seeing
not.
any
He's
of
not
the-
on the newsletter. He doesn't
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
Saturday
Get
brunch
on the
for
brunch
us.
newsletter.
Why
Patrick.
the hell isn't there a Thursday brunch?
Well, because you're not supposed to. So, all right.
You're
It's
at work.
against the religion of
So
brunching.
the point of brunch is because you wake up late after you drank too much Friday night or Saturday night, and you're kind of hungover.
I don't
and
think
you
that's the
need a
point of
little-
brunch.
That's a bullshit excuse.
That's not the point of brunch. Grandma didn't get wasted and then go to brunch in the morning. Like that's not how that works.
My grandma did. She's awesome.
It's not brunch. You were wrong.
I love brunch. I think Patrick is just wrong and bitter.
That's fine, but Grandma did not get blackout drunk so
I
she
will,
can go to
I will
brunch.
give you that I'm bitter, but not that I'm wrong.
I think brunch is fantastic.
West Coast IPA.
I do think that spots that do like specialty brunch menus do have items that bridge the gap. Chicken and waffles, for one, is friggin' delicious. Fried chicken plus waffles plus syrup and Bloody Marys is awesome. You're wrong.
Oh my God.
Also, breakfast burritos. Burritos are a breakfast,
It's like
lunch, or
saying
dinner
wrong.
food. And they're a brunch food, too.
But breakfast burrito is not an item specifically for brunch.
I gotta
No,
stay.
but when it's on
I gotta
the brunch
stand
menu,
serious.
it is.
I used to go to a barbecue place that served a breakfast burrito only during breakfast hours.
Well, okay, I'll call it a brunch burrito on the menu, and then it's a brunch item.
I
Patrick.
got steak. I got it.
All right, I'm done.
Kevin
yelling
would
at
like to
Pat for
talk,
now.
guys.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
So I will say I am for and against brunch. And here's why.
That sounds like a waffling opinion.
Well, I love the idea of brunch from the fact of if you go to a place that specifically specializes in brunch. So like one of those like banquet halls that has like the carving station and you can get your like pile of waffles and steak and all that kind of stuff and you're going to die because you ate 8 billion calories later. I'm not a fan, and that's just me personally, of the limited menu that you receive at a specialty place because they want to, which I understand from a business aspect, you're doing brunch because you want to do a specialty menu, but you also want to keep it limited. I don't get excited about that. Like to be able to get, to your point, on a Sunday, getting Eggs Benedict at a place that normally serves hamburgers, I don't really care. Personally, I mean, I'll eat Eggs Benedict whenever, but I'm not going to go out of my way to spend $30 on Eggs Benedict and a beer. It's just not something I'm really into. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to put my nose up at it either. If someone says, hey, eat some Eggs Benedict at noon, I'm going to come do it. I mean, but I understand what you're saying. I think that both what I hear from you guys is more those places. The like, hey, I'm going to my normal like spot that normally is craft beer and burgers, so to speak, and on Sunday they convert over and they provide you this specialty limited brunch menu, which realistically is like 2 breakfast items and 2 dinner items, and that's brunch. I do see sometimes a hybrid menu, as Julian was mentioning, but that's not often it. It's really just that they're offering a bit mix of those items.
And
Poached
realistically,
egg and
what do you
hollandaise
see
sauce
on the
on a
hybrid
burger.
menu other than chicken and waffles?
A poached egg on a burger with hollandaise sauce, and it's delicious.
You can get that at Prime 16 whenever you want.
Well, we should definitely go there.
Maybe
soon.
they have brunch 24/7.
So, I feel like
Yeah, go to Knuckleheads. You can get the Good Morning Burger whenever you want, and it's fucking
Hybrid
I love their
fantastic.
pre-
Hybrid
burger.
moments, the
Yeah,
hot
and
dog.
the hot dog. Yep.
It's got
Yep.
cream cheese, a hot dog covered in bacon, and an egg on top of
Sriracha.
it.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah. Let's go to Knuckleheads. Oh, wait, we can't.
I will
So
concede to
good.
Patrick that some places that do brunch don't do enough of a specialty type menu. My favorite brunch places that I've ever been to are brunch buffets where you can do like.
Well, and
Kevin
that's what I
said.
was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Could eat all the brunch.
The
French toast and steak.
the brunch buffet is a whole other topic of conversation because
I think it's literally part of this conversation.
it comes down to, are you pro or against buffet?
Pro.
Because I'm against. For sanity, like long before COVID hit, for sanitary, going to a buffet, unless you go to a classy hotel where someone is like serving you off the buffet, it's fucking gross.
Most brunch
If you
places.
drink enough Bloody Marys, you'll kill the virus.
I don't care. I'll eat anything. But most places are like half and half. Like they'll have like the stuff that needs to be served.
Yeah.
And then they have like like the salad bar kind of items. You get your own kind of thing.
Like I've and now granted, this experience comes from visiting lower
Hometown buffets.
No,
all
hometown. We went to
Golden Corral.
We went to hometown buffet once as a kid, and we never went back because
I went once as college.
I watched people pick up food with their hands and then put it back. Like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Pretend you didn't see it.
Those
and
Brussels
just
sprouts
eat
weren't
it.
very good, so they put them back. I mean,
Like-
come on.
Like that. So that's a whole nother. So you're in defense of brunch from the buffet standpoint.
No, I'm in defense of brunch from the brunch standpoint.
I think he was just saying he prefer if he had to choose. He think he's all in on brunch when it comes to buffet, but he still enjoys
But
brunch.
but it still comes back to my initial ideology of, as a concept, brunch is stupid.
Bill hasn't said anything.
I have no idea where I stand on this one. That's why.
Bill just wants food.
I don't know if I've ever been to brunch. I just like to eat.
he doesn't even
You-
know
so
it's brunch.
you
So
have
you know
been
what? So-
you have been to
so
brunch because I
I-
received a text saying
gonna
you
t-
were at micro brunch.
There you
No,
go.
I've never been to micro brunch. I want to go because I've heard it's fantastic.
I
It
hope
is
you like waiting in
incredible.
line to eat a meal that you could have eaten
Right
3
now,
hours
I
earlier.
would die to wait in line for at a restaurant right now. I'm not gonna lie,
Patrick, you cannot eat the brunch 3 hours earlier because it starts when they open.
Anyway, Bill
I don't
finally
know.
was saying something.
I have no idea if I've ever been to a brunch, but I like any excuse to eat, so I am for brunch, I guess, because it's an excuse to eat.
$5 says that Bill didn't even know it was brunch. He's just there. He's like, I'll take that, and that. It's like he leaves like, man, someone's like, brunch was great. Bill's like, food was great.
Bill doesn't do brunch. He does second or third breakfast.
Yeah, he's a hobbit.
Bill
He-
just
he-
wants, he wants breakfast, lunch,
he's got
and
third
dinner on one
He's got
plate.
third breakfast.
I just
Yeah.
keep eating. It's a continuous.
So I will say to your argument of like a traditional, if we're just saying a traditional place, I know, and I've never been to Micro One. I'm sure that's literally on my list to do. So I
I've heard
do
it's
want
really
to eat
fucking
that,
good.
but I do know a few spots that I've been to that like literally I enjoy that location, except for I will not go if there is brunch because I just like how they run brunch. I feel like the food's great, but it's overpriced compared to what they normally do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with. I mean, I don't look at price per se, but if I'm getting Eggs Benedicts for $20, It's a little overpriced.
You get
Way
two-
overpriced.
Yeah, but that's pretty much a standard.
Yeah,
with
a lot of
brunch.
times. I mean,
Yes.
it depends. I mean,
Yes.
and certain
Yeah,
places.
that's
You're
the
gonna
thing.
pay
Brunch-
$16 to $20 for a plate of eggs Benedict at brunch that you can go to a normal breakfast place and get for like $10 to $12.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
also pay $13 for bottomless mimosas and get hammered.
Okay, well, that's you. I'm not drinking all that sugar, guy.
yeah.
Well, you switch it up with the Bloody Marys too, and then there's vegetables and it's a salad.
I cannot drink tomato juice because that's disgusting.
It's only good in a Bloody Mary.
Will eat the tomatoes. I will drink some other juice. I am not drinking pummeled. Ugh, another hot take. Tomato juice is disgusting.
You know what? I can't wait. I can't wait for
Ugh.
the Mike text stream while he's watching this episode.
Tomato juice.
Just of the different. I can already picture some of his arguments about the different topics
yeah.
we've said. This is what happens every time he watches an episode. My phone just starts blowing up.
I can't wait till we can get him
Hey, Bill.
on the podcast.
Bill, what's your stance on tomato juice?
I like tomato juice.
I
Is it a
hate
fruit
you.
juice or a vegetable juice, Bill?
All right, now we're just getting fucking crazy.
I don't care what the category is, Julia. Ruined it. You ruined the good surprise on you.
I mean, there's not much that I can ingest that I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
I think all of our minds just went to the same place.
So yes, I
Olives,
like
right?
tomato juice.
Vegas, here
I
he
don't-
comes.
I mean, I like most things.
But all right, so
This just reminded me of the first episode, by the way, when we're like, can we swear on this episode?
so
Fuck no.
So getting back to this, disregarding the menu, the concept of you have to wait till 11 o'clock to gather with people because we're going out for brunch. It's a waste of your day.
I mean, overall, the entire concept of it seems too uppity for me.
Swanky, if you will.
Maybe that's why I like it.
You uppity motherfucker.
You get all uppity with me?
Yeah, I don't
Guilford
know,
born
I
and
don't know.
raised.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems too elitist. Like, get the fuck out of
The,
here. Just eat food.
the whole concept of brunch in my brain kind of operates the same way as why the hell do we have holiday dinners at like 3 o'clock? It's like the same concept to me. Why are we having this fancy meal at some off time that's gonna fuck me up for the next like 3 days because my body wasn't prepared to eat when it did or
Because you're
didn't eat.
grazing all day.
Right.
You basically eat
Yeah.
like Bill on that day.
Well, because the holiday dinner at 3 o'clock means that you started eating it around noon, and also it's only called holiday
I said,
dinner because there's no good word for
You already
lunch
had
dinner.
like 7 meals before you ate that meal. You're like, oh, I want this appetizer.
Yeah,
I
but
want that
in the
appetizer.
holiday dinner aspect, we had dinner at 3. We finished dessert by like 6. By 8 o'clock, I'm fucking starving again.
So
When
you
you have
eat
a
more
turkey
more
holiday
again.
dinner
So
at
the
3.
exact opposite. The exact
This
opposite.
is how Bill lives his life.
But the exact opposite applies to brunch. Okay, I woke up at 8. I'm gonna go eat at
Okay,
11.
well, who wakes up at 8
love
on
the
a
solution.
Sunday, Pat?
The solution is simple. Just eat more food.
Normal people.
False.
Oh my God, Lainey, shut up.
Normal people.
No.
Yes. Bill, what time do you wake up on Sundays?
I'm definitely up before 8 most
Yeah.
times. Yeah. Like,
If I'm in
Up,
if I'm
up and motivating are two different things, though.
but if
I
I'm
mean,
not awake by 8
That is
o'clock on
true.
a Sunday,
Yeah.
I'm sick.
Sunday, I'm definitely. Well, I'm normally up before that time, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm motivating. I mean, a lot of times I'm not like out and about
That's-
until like 9.
That's fine,
No,
but
but
I'm
you're
already
still
starting
up.
to
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
already
yeah,
starting to think
yeah.
about what I'm going to do for breakfast at 8 o'clock, and to
Nah,
have to
well-
wait for 3 fucking hours seems ridiculous.
I'm the wrong person to talk about that.
yeah, you don't.
Find a
Need,
9 a.m. brunch spot.
please present one in the links below.
We can. I think there's a couple in Westville.
Once again, though, I'm not making these links for you.
speaking of things below, though,
Whoa, that's what she said.
like
Smash the like button.
smash the like button.
Like you were about to say, like the
subscribe,
smash button.
Like
You
the
were-
smash, like the smash button.
I wanna-
Is that what Jess calls it?
Subscribe, share, hit the bell thingy.
I want
all
someone.
that
I
fun
want
stuff.
someone to like my smash button.
I've heard
think
you
that's
don't
where
have
this
much
all
of a
comes from,
smash button,
Patrick.
though.
And communique.
Ah, Billy, you killed him.
no, not yet.
Not yet. Anyway, good take. So I think that we're split here. I feel like
I think it's 3-1.
I think it's Bill loves food.
True.
Can confirm.
I'm 50-50 based on his stance. I'm okay with what his stance is based on it being a sit down restaurant, just if you want to serve. But I understand it as a business owner. You
Yeah.
can't offer eggs all the time if you're normally, especially is barbecue. You know, you just can't do it.
But why not open at 9 o'clock?
Can you barbecue
think-
eggs?
Yeah, sure.
You can barbecue anything.
You can barbecue.
I'm gonna go smoke an egg this
Whatever you
weekend
want.
just to prove
Please,
you right.
that sounds awesome.
How's that can of beer, Bill? Is it almost
Very,
gone?
very
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Down here.
Are you more satisfied with it because had it been a regular sized can of beer, you would have been done and wanting more beer?
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Sweet. Well, this was a great episode, everybody. I think that we had a good time talking about brunch.
Yeah.
We did.
On the food aspect, we are running our
You
Instagram promotion where you can win if you take a picture
need to take a picture, people.
with one of those
I
cans.
feel like the problem with this is there's so many instructions, people forget about it.
Well, did we do a social media post
Oh,
about
yeah.
it? All right. Look on our social media. Take a picture with the can of Do-si-do.
With the
some
hashtag.
fancy food.
We should be doing that every day, though, to remind people. If we just do one, people might not even see it, and they're not going to be reminded.
The problem is I need to go somewhere with food because I'm not cooking. Bill.
Bill.
Remember, it was
Bill.
your job. This was your job.
This was totally your job.
2 episodes ago, this was Bill's job.
Yeah.
You guys gave me this job. I never accepted it.
It's too bad. It
I'll
was in your
start it.
description.
Oh,
Your
Bill,
job
you
description.
are by far the most likely to make some ridiculous plate of food while drinking a beer.
and be also the problem is he's not going to be drinking the beer. We have to force the
Yeah,
beer part
'cause
because
he
he
doesn't
drinks
drink.
afterwards.
I'm more likely.
But he's the one that's going to normally take the picture. He's going to put it on social media, and he's going to be making that food.
And he's going to smash that like button.
And you get a bonus point if you take a picture of a can of Do-si-do, your food plate with your dog in the background just to make Bill smile.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll
Now
make
I'm
Bill
excited.
happy.
What if
Ooh.
you have a cat?
Hey, that lower button's getting excited.
Yeah. I got nothing else.
Yeah, Friday.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, well, that's what we got so far. I like that we did a off cuff, but we still somehow brought beer and drinking into this thing, which was sort of fun.
It was in parallel to be. It was an industry parallel.
Not a parallelogram though.
Yep.
Just
Hope
parallel.
everyone's at home watching the NFL draft right now because there's nothing else sports related on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Hopefully you're rooting for your local sports. Oh wait, there is no local sports teams anymore.
I'm hungry.
That's not surprising.
You know what we should do? Go get some brunch.
Hell yeah.
I like not brunch. So
Patrick,
yeah.
I'm going to invite you to brunch when this is all over and blow your mind.
Cheers, everybody.
I feel like only assholes go to brunch.